You just reread the same 6-word text message 7 times, trying to figure out what they really meant. A delayed reply, a read receipt with nothing after it, and suddenly a 30-second conversation is hijacking your brain for the next 3 hours. You're replaying what they said, analyzing what they didn't say. You've told yourself to stop. It doesn't work. Because what if overthinking isn't actually the problem? What if the real problem is that modern life keeps feeding your brain unfinished stories? Today you'll discover why your mind loops, why digital life makes it worse than ever, and a simple 5-step reset to break the cycle. Stay until step 4. It might change every difficult conversation you have this year. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Research from the University of Michigan suggests that roughly 73% of young adults struggle with repetitive overthinking. Humans have worried for thousands of years, yet today it feels more intense, more exhausting, more inescapable. Because for the first time in history, you're carrying the world's uncertainty in your pocket. And your brain was never designed for that. Society says overthinkers just need to stop worrying. That advice always fails. Because overthinkers aren't creating problems. They're trying to create certainty. Deep down, your brain believes, if I think hard enough, nothing bad will happen. Dr. Susan Nolan Huxema at Yale spent decades studying rumination, the tendency to repetitively focus on distress. Her finding was blunt. Rumination amplifies sadness, fosters negative thinking, impairs problem solving, and erodes motivation. More thinking doesn't bring clarity, it brings more anxiety. When your mind wanders, the default mode network fires up. Dr. Marcus Rachel at Washington University mapped this network. It replays the past and simulates possible futures. Essential in small doses, catastrophic when it runs unchecked. And on top of that, neuropsychologist Dr. Rick Hanson identified the negativity bias, our evolutionary tendency to register threats far more deeply than rewards. As Hanson famously said, the brain is like Velcro for negative experiences and Teflon for positive ones. One criticism can outweigh 10 compliments. One uncertainty can consume an entire week. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. The modern world is simply exploiting that wiring at scale. 20 years ago, conversations ended. You walked away. Your brain got closure. Today, they linger forever. Typing bubbles that vanish. Stories viewed with no reply. Messages left on read. Everyone is an open loop. Almost a century ago, psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik discovered something remarkable. The brain remembers unfinished experiences far more strongly than completed ones. This became known as the Zeigarnik Effect. Unfinished tasks create mental tension, and that tension keeps demanding attention. Your brain was never designed to hold dozens of unresolved conversations, notifications, decisions, and social signals at the same time. Yet digital life asks it to do exactly that. Your body goes to bed while your brain keeps searching for closure. No wonder so many people feel mentally exhausted. 3 civilizations, thousands of years apart, yet all arrived at the same insight. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher born into Roman slavery, wrote, "People are disturbed not by the things that happen, but by their opinions about those things." In modern language, the event is rarely the source of suffering. The story we create about the event usually is. Centuries earlier, the Buddha taught, the mind is the source of all actions. Act with an impure mind, and trouble follows. His point was simple. An anxious mind doesn't just experience suffering. It manufactures more of it. And in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna offers perhaps the most powerful antidote to overthinking. You have a right to your actions, but never to the fruits of those actions. Focus on what you can do. Release what you cannot control. Different cultures, different centuries, the same conclusion. Peace begins when you stop demanding certainty from the future. The 5-step overthinking reset. Step 1, name the loop. The moment you catch yourself spiraling, say it. I'm overthinking right now. Dr. Ethan Kross calls this cognitive distancing. Research shows that simply creating psychological distance from a thought reduces its emotional power. You become the observer, not the prisoner. I designed a free focus wallpaper for this step. Details at the end. Step 2, close the open loops. Identify the unresolved item driving the spiral. Then reply, schedule it, or consciously let it go. The brain relaxes the moment closure feels certain. You don't have to solve everything. You just have to stop carrying it. Step 3. Move your body, stand up, walk, stretch, do 20 push-ups. Movement interrupts mental loops faster than almost anything else. You cannot be fully lost in your thoughts and fully present in your body at the same time. Step 4. Ask a better question. This is the step most people never learn. Overthinking asks unanswerable questions. What if this fails? What do they really think of me? What if it all goes wrong? Your brain can spend years chasing answers to questions that have none. Replace them with better questions. What if this fails was to what's one action I can take right now? What do they really think? To what would I do if I assume the best? What if it all goes wrong? To what is actually within my control today? This is Stoicism. This is the Bhagavad Gita. This is practical psychology. Stop asking questions that create anxiety. Start asking questions that create action. Step 5. Build a daily silence window. 30 minutes every day, no phone, no scrolling, no podcasts, no content, not silence as punishment, silence as maintenance. Your attention has been under attack all day. Silence is how you reclaim it. Start with 5 minutes if necessary. The brain gradually learns to enjoy stillness again. Remember that 6-word text message from the beginning? The next time the loop starts, you'll know what to do. Name it, close it, step out of it. Not perfectly, but better. A neuroscientist in a laboratory, a philosopher born into Roman slavery, a wandering monk beneath a tree, an ancient Sanskrit text written thousands of years ago. None of them had smartphones. None of them knew what a notification was. Yet every one of them understood the same truth. Peace is not found by eliminating uncertainty. Peace is found by ending the war against it. The digital age has given us unlimited information, unlimited opinions and comparisons, unlimited reasons to keep thinking. Peace isn't found in more information. It's found in knowing when enough is enough. Your mind needs less noise and more stillness. Modern life requires you to learn when to stop thinking. That isn't weakness, that's wisdom. If this helped you, subscribe to Digital Mind Mentor. Before you go, comment reset within the next 60 hours of this video going live, and I'll reply with your free focus wallpaper link. Share this with someone whose mind never switches off. You might bring them peace. Until next time, protect your attention because your attention becomes your life.